All right, boys. I got the spreadsheet open. Episode 104. We got 5 games to cover. I know we didn't cover all those games so thoroughly in the episode, but they're all eligible for all the awards. So we're going to consider the stats and everything from the 5 games. We'll start with the offensive player of the week. I'm going to throw a little twist here, and I'm going to start. Usually I go to somebody else, but I'll start it. I went with my boy.
Wow.
Vinny Trocheck. Trocheck's been red hot. I mean, last year, huh?
Your boy?
I love Trocheck.
You've been saying there's no way he's a second line center. This is ridiculous.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Dude, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said he's not a second line center. I said I wanted to make Hedl the second line center because Trocheck is a better third line center than Hedl. I never said Trocheck's not a second line center. I love Trocheck's game. He does everything. He hits. He plays good defense. He wins faceoffs. Yeah, look it up. I never said that. No way I said that.
Okay.
And he can score. He's got a great shot. 10 points in these games, so I went with Vinny Trocheck. You guys are ridiculous. It's insane. Little Ed, who'd you take?
Mikey produces with Trocheck also. I thought you were keeping Panarin until he doesn't. I guess he didn't get a point, so there you go.
Exactly.
I got Panarin still, even without the Dallas game last night. I mean, the Breadman's on fire right now. I think the pointless game last night's going to be a blip on the radar. He'll be right back on track next game.
Coach with Trocheck too. Yeah, Panarin was obviously second choice there. All right, so 3 for Trocheck and 1 for Panarin. That's how good Trocheck's been, that he's in that conversation, because Panarin was great in these games. All right, defensive player of the week. We're going to go to Mikey Produces to start this. Who you got, Mikey?
I'm giving it to 7-0. Big Louis D. Nice big win.
Louis Domingue.
Oh, my God. I
love that.
A great win. Great win with them in net.
Yeah.
That was the game against the Wild was in this series, right? Where him and Flower had the French game.
Yeah.
That's got to feel pretty damn good for Flower to say that to you and then go out there and kind of outplay him or at least get the win. Flower played really, really well that game, though, too, but the Rangers just got it done.
I think Domingue is probably one of the best third goalies in the league, to be honest with you. If you looked at all, I don't even know who all the third goalies are, but I would venture to guess that he's one of the top 5 third goalies in the league.
He has to be. Some teams are struggling to find one goalie.
I know, like Edmonton.
Maybe they should trade Domingue to Edmonton for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Connor McDavid.
An Uncle Pat special.
Yeah, give him Hedl and Louis Domingue for Connor McDavid.
You got Little Ed.
I'm going with Trouba again, kind of similar to what Mikey's saying. Until Trouba has a bad game, I think he's staying on here for me. He's just playing unbelievable right now. He's just a force, throwing those hits against the Devils, being a captain. He was definitely injured last year because he looks like a different player this year.
I went with Trouba. I'm looking around this team at Little Ed, 3 assists, 14 shots on goal, 14 blocks, 21 hits in the 5 games. I mean,
and what we're saying before, 21 hits in 5 games. So
the eye
maybe
test
that is a little fair, but he's throwing a lot of hits.
That's 4 hits a game. It's a lot of hits.
He's got to be throwing more than that, in my opinion.
No, but he's been credited for 4 hits a game.
Yeah, so that
means
good.
He had 8. Right?
That means probably more.
Coach,
and he had 8. Well. He had a couple of woo hits against the Devils. He came to play against the Devils, and I watched him last night. The eye test just shows. I watch him without the puck, and he's just on his game. He's looking around. He's watching where the guys are. He's watching when Robertson's out there. There you go, the woo hitter.
He gets the grandma's woo hitter of the week.
What the hell is that?
Poppy O'Neill gave me this when I was in college. It might have even been before college, but he said that my grandma would stick her hand over the glass with this when the players would come and try and hit me.
That's hilarious.
So he always said the woo hit is for when the crowd goes woo, like when he's there, like in awe of like a big hit.
Like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
yeah. So just I'm saying,
It just reminds me of the Woo Girls and How I Met Your Mother.
yeah.
If you're watching the game, try to watch Trouba without the puck, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's hard because then you don't end up watching the game, but you just see what he's doing behind the play, and he's on his game right now.
Yeah, he looks good. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Happy with his game. All right. Key contributor award. Coach, who you got for your key contributor?
I gotta see if I can do this.
Up.
Louis gets 2 awards this week. Love it. We got it.
You got to give Louis the key contributor coming in against the Wild. The Wilds aren't doing great, but they're a very good team, and he shut them down pretty much.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah.
25 saves in that game, a win. Great game by him for sure. Little Ed.
I went with Trocheck, Vinny T, because I couldn't give him the offensive. He's just doing everything right now, like you said, faceoffs, hitting, scoring, assists, everything.
I went with Alexis Lafreniere, getting
Nice.
a game-tying goal, game-winning goal, 3 points against the Wild. Just overall, he's been playing really well and directly responsible for, number one. I think he was the number one star twice in these games, if I recall correctly. So really nice to see. Mikey Produces agrees on Lafreniere.
I second that.
All right. Let's go to our highlight play. Little Ed, what you got for your highlight?
I'm going first again. I was hoping I was going to go last. What?
All right, go last. Go last. I'll start.
I'm going to see what you guys pick, and then I have 2 that I'm between.
All right.
So I want to give love to whoever you guys don't pick.
The Laffy shootout winner.
There you go.
Against Columbus.
That was beautiful. That's the skill we've been looking for, right?
That was so sick.
I second that.
Yep. Coach?
I'm going with Laffy, but on the tying goal, Panarin to Kreider in front and Kreider with that little side dish to Laffy. Yeah. That was a play. I mean, Laffy's goal in overtime was phenomenal, but as far as a highlight play, that was fucking beautiful. I have to curse on that one.
And Little Ed, is those the 2 you're between?
Yep, that was the 2 in between, so I'll even it out, and I'll go with Coach on the game-tying goal, just because we also had the very cool reaction at the bar in Toronto with everybody. So, I mean, we had a similar reaction to the shootout goal, but I think the tying goal, it was very intense. Everyone was like all tensed up, especially with the goalie pulled and everything.
Did we tell the
place kind of just erupted?
Did we tell the story with the bets for overtime?
On the induction episode. Yep.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. I think that does it for me with the reaction at the bar.
Yeah, no, that was definitely an awesome moment.
I also just think that's another stage in Kreider's maturity where he knows those plays are there. He does it with Zibby all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't just shoot it. He's thinking plays. He's thinking of what's going on the ice. I think it's great.
He's a very technical player. He's like a knock hockey player. Like he knows exactly like the technical, like bank it off here, like throw it in this spot and it'll go in. Like he's like literally like a knock hockey player.
And again, that's not easy to do with the speed of the game. That's what makes it even more impressive to me.
Yeah. All right. It's time for Coach Ed's Copyright Doghouse Award. And this award is sponsored by Suiter's Sweet Treats. Check them out at suitersweettreats.net. Use code EDPOD23. Get 10% off your order plus a free doghouse cookie. All right, Coach, this is your award. So I'm going to start with you. Last week, you had Taco Heedle, the people who designed the Rangers' third jersey in the doghouse. So who do you got this week? First, go through it. Is Kako out? Is Heedle out? And are the people who designed the third jersey out? And then tell me.
Well, the people who designed the third jersey, that jersey is not going to grow on me at all. So they're in. As long as the Rangers step on the ice at the stadium game with that jersey, they're in it. I'm going to take Heedle out only because I do feel bad if it is somewhat of a career-threatening injury. Kako's out. He's been playing pretty good the last 2 games I've been watching him. He obviously got the goal last night off the bank shot, but he's still making the right play. So I'm moving into, I don't know if you guys could see it. Is it too far away?
Bring it closer. You got to bring it closer. It looks like
there
a lefty.
It is. Head on over to YouTube to check out the Doghouse, the Coach Ed's Doghouse.
Yes.
Let's see it. Keandre.
Oh, Keandre?
Keandre.
All right.
There he is.
Explain.
So why is Keandre?
I'm just watching him play again, my eye test, and watching him without the puck, and he's just not there for his skill level. He should be on the point on the power play. He's not even close to that level as far as hockey IQ right now, and I'm just disappointed in his overall ability and his level of play.
Can't argue with that.
Okay, so Keandre Miller
not playing horrible, but again, like we always talk about, they're not playing up to that level that we expect or that he should be.
People who designed the 3rd jersey and Keandre Miller are in the doghouse for Coach. All right, we will go next to Mikey. Last week, you had Kakko plus the refs from the Carolina game. Are you going to take the refs from the Carolina game out?
Unless, as long as they weren't the refs from.
It was like a month ago. Can we take them out?
So, yeah, let's take them out.
It could have been. Yeah. It could have been them last night in Dallas too.
It's a lot of research, Mike, to find that out.
Look it up.
I'm leaving Kakko in there. I know he scored a goal last night. It was a lucky shot. Just need to see a little bit more from him, and I'm putting Mika in. I didn't get a chance to chirp on him earlier, but I'm kind of in panic mode. I know he's doing all the right things, but he needs to be on the score sheet. Absolutely. This man's supposed to be a sniper, one of the best snipers in the league.
I'm with you, Mikey. I think he should cut it. I think he should cut his hair like Panarin.
You took Kakko out, Little Ed? You had Kakko last week.
Yeah, Kakko's out. He's playing a little bit better, showing some like we said in the other episodes, he wasn't even doing hits, turnovers, nothing. It's just he wasn't doing anything. At least he's doing those things to get on the score sheet, and even if it's not scoring, so I'll take him out. But Zibby's definitely in. Need to see more from him. And I was going to put Miller in too, but we'll just go with Zibby for now.
So last week I had Kakko in. I'm leaving Kakko in. Kakko scored, yes. And Coach, I do agree with you and what Little Ed said. I think he's a little bit more energetic on that 3rd line than he's been on the 1st line. But It's not just about how he looks. It is a results-based league. You know what I mean? And I look at Kakko too often. This is his stats for the entire season. 2 goals and 1 assist. 2 goals and 1 assist. On pace for 15 points over 82 games. 4 block shots, 3 hits, 7 takeaways, and 7 giveaways. What is he doing?
I'm not going to cut it.
2 penalty minutes. He's not even like I don't want to take penalties, but at least like if you're taking a penalty, you're engaged in the game or so. Like I don't know. It's too often a passenger. And when he was drafted as an alpha dog. He was supposed to be a bull power forward who drives to the net. Look, last night he drives to the net. He scores a goal. He's got to do that. Drive to the net. Drive to the net. I want to see him drive to the net. So he's still in until he consistently is driving to the net. And also joining him in my doghouse is Zibanejad and Shesterkin. Putting both in.
Yikes.
And honestly, Shesterkin, Zibanejad, enough said. We talked about it. But Shesterkin, too many weak goals. I know you're rusty, but come on. Like he let in like 4 goals that trickled in through his body in 2 games. Like come on, get that together. You know, you give up whatever. You can be rusty once or twice. I'll let it go. But it's just not good enough. You know, sometimes Shesterkin needs to make that big save. And I think the biggest difference I noticed between him and Lundqvist is just how consistent Lundqvist was. Shesterkin is probably as good as Lundqvist in his best moments. But like Lundqvist was just pretty consistent throughout his career. And like he'd give up a bad goal, but it wouldn't be like 3 bad goals. You know, like it'd be 1. So for now, I got Igor in the doghouse. Hopefully he's out next week. This is what happens when you do it after a loss, though, because if we recorded before the Dallas game, it probably would have just been Kako and Zibby. I would have gave Igor a break because they won against the Devils. But
yeah.
DeAndre's a good one, Coach. He hasn't been good. I agree with you on that.
I'm just watching him. He's not taking good routes to the puck. He's not angling the guys good on hits behind the net. He's just missing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
His skill level.
I'm with you. Totally with you.